hold on tight, because the wrestling world's greatest titan, Andre the Giant, just unleashed a secret that'll leave you speechless. In his final days, the 7'4" legend broke his silence, confessing the shocking grudges he carried against icons like Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, and more. What could turn the gentle giant into a man of hidden rage? Was it betrayal, disrespect, or something so personal it changed the ring forever? These aren't just rivalries, they're explosive truths that rewrite wrestling history. From baby oil battles to near fights with guns, the drama's raw, real, and bigger than the man himself. And when we peel back Andre's colossal fortune, from Cadillac cruises to ranch retreats, you'll discover financial twists that hit harder than a body slam. Can you guess who Andre despised most? Stick around. This revelation will shake you to your core. Now let's talk money and luxury. Andre's lifestyle was as grand as his frame. In his heyday, he raked in cash from wrestling, endorsements, and even a stint in The Princess Bride. He rolled in style, once owning a 1970s Cadillac Eldorado, a beast of a car fit for a giant. His watch? A custom Rolex because a standard timepiece wouldn't cut it on that massive wrist. Real estate? Andre owned a sprawling ranch in North Carolina, a 46-acre retreat where he raised cattle when he wasn't slamming opponents. No private jets here. Andre couldn't fit in most, but he didn't need them. His presence alone commanded the room. Business-wise, he kept it simple, investing in his farm and leaning on wrestling's boom in the 80s. Insurance was key too. Health policies covered his aching joints, asset protection shielded his property, and career coverage cushioned the risks of his punishing profession. But his fortune wasn't infinite. Medical bills from his gigantism drained him later in life, a stark contrast to his peak earning years. What financial lesson can we take from Andre? Diversify, sure, but also plan for the unexpected. Health can flip the script fast. Next, enter Hulk Hogan, a name synonymous with wrestling's golden age. Back in the 80s, Hogan was the brash new kid, all flash and flex, while Andre saw wrestling as sacred, an art form to protect. Hogan's cocky claim that he could match Andre's strength? Big mistake. Early matches were brutal. Andre pummeled him, teaching respect the hard way. Hogan later laughed. He had fun beating on me, but it was a humbling start. Fast forward to WrestleMania 3 in '87. Their iconic clash drew 93,000 fans, cementing both as legends. Behind the scenes, Hogan was terrified, scripting the match to avoid Andre's wrath. Today, Hogan's net worth hovers around $25 million, thanks to savvy deals like his '90s WCW contract and reality TV gigs. He's cruised in a Dodge Viper, sported a Patek Philippe watch, and owned a $3.3 million Florida mansion, private jet included. Andre passed the torch that night, but his own wealth faded with his health, a poignant shift from his dominant past. Ever wonder what really went down before that slam heard around the world? The tension's thicker than you think. Then there's Big John Studd, a guy bold enough to challenge Andre's giant crown. In the 80s, Studd strutted around, popping growth hormones, declaring he'd outsize the original. Andre wasn't having it. Being the giant was his legacy, not a title to snatch. Their breaking point? A match in Des Moines, Iowa, where Studd stepped over the top rope, Andre's signature move. After warnings, Andre snapped, thrashing Studd so hard he bolted from the locker room, never looking back. Studd's career peaked, then fizzled. He passed in '95, leaving a modest estate. Andre's finances took a hit too, but his ranch remained a sanctuary, a far cry from Studd's fleeting glory. What pushed Andre to that explosive breaking point? One move changed everything. Kamala, the Ugandan giant, seemed like Andre's perfect foe. Two titans clashing for the crowd. But in 1982, a rookie mistake during their first match set Andre off. He yelled insults mid-ring, sparking a real fistfight. The next night, Kamala upped the ante, confronting Andre with a .357 Magnum. Andre, all smiles, backed down, a rare retreat. Their respect grew tense but real. Kamala later called out Andre's gruff side, a contrast to his TV charm. Kamala's earnings were modest, a Chevy truck his prized ride, no jets or mansions. Andre's health struggles dwarfed his wealth by then, a shared thread of resilience between them. The saga of Andre the Giant's hidden grudges unfolds further, pulling us deeper into the heart of wrestling's golden era. After revealing his clashes with Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, and others, Andre's final confessions expose more names, more drama, and a financial legacy that still captivates. In his prime, Andre was a global icon, his 7'4" frame commanding millions from wrestling purses, film roles, and endorsements. But behind the fame, his health battles and solitary life reshaped his fortune, a stark contrast to the vibrant chaos of his ring days. Let's unravel the untold stories of Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Bam Bam Bigelow, Bad News Brown, the Iron Sheik, and Jake Roberts, diving into their recent developments and Andre's complex ties with them. First, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the 2x4 swinging patriot, once felt Andre's wrath when his wild entrance clipped the Giant's patience. Early in his career, Duggan was a loud rookie, barely grasping the ring's unwritten rules. Andre, a stickler for respect, flattened him one night, dropping all 500 pounds like a human avalanche. Yet by 1987, Duggan earned a nod from Andre at Madison Square Garden, a career pinnacle before 20,000 fans. Today, Duggan's net worth sits around $2 million built from wrestling and indie tours. He's traded his old Chevy for a Ford F-150, wears a simple Citizen watch, and owns a modest South Carolina home. No private jets here. His growth from a $10,000 a year rookie to a steady earner shows grit, but Andre's lesson lingers. Respect the craft or pay the price. Ever wonder what it takes to win over a giant? Duggan's scars tell the tale. Now, Bam Bam Bigelow, the tattooed powerhouse, learned Andre's rules the hard way. In the late 80s, Bigelow's boasts about big money irked Andre, who saw him as an ego-driven upstart. One night in 1988, Andre squashed him at Madison Square Garden, a brutal humbling that echoed through the locker room. Bigelow, who passed in 2007, left a $1.5 million estate, his peak earnings from WWF and Japan tours. He roared in a Harley-Davidson, sported a Tag Heuer, and rented Lux condos, no ownership, no jets. His insurance? Basic health and asset policies, a far cry from Andre's comprehensive coverage. Bigelow's net worth never soared again, but projections suggest he'd be worth $3 million today with smarter deals. Why did Andre target him so fiercely? One Match rewrote Bigelow's story. Bad news. Brown's clash with Andre was a lightning bolt of tension. On a tour bus in the 80s, Andre's careless slur sparked Brown's fury. A proud judoka, Brown demanded the bus stop, ready to fight. Andre, sensing the line he'd crossed, stayed seated but later apologized by an elevator, a rare retreat. Brown, who passed in 2007, had a $1 million net worth, earned through wrestling and coaching. He drove a Dodge Charger, wore a Seiko, and owned a small New Jersey home. His disciplined life, backed by health and liability insurance, contrasts Andre's lavish but strained finances. Brown's stand showed courage, but what did it cost him in Andre's world? The answer's electric. The Iron Sheik, with his brash persona, was Andre's slow-burning nemesis. In the 80s, Sheik's trash talk and rough treatment of jobbers clashed with Andre's code of honor. Hogan recalls Andre nearly breaking Sheik in a match. A warning shot. Sheik's current $500,000 net worth, from wrestling and viral social media, pales next to his '84 peak of $2 million. He cruises in a leased BMW, wears a vintage Omega, and rents in Atlanta. No jets, just basic health insurance. Future projections? Maybe $1 million if his online fame grows. Andre's disdain shaped Sheik's caution, but what sparked such icy venom? The ring held their secrets. Jake Roberts, the snake-wielding enigma, adored André but felt his cold shoulder. In their first match, André ignored him, leaving Jake humiliated. Jake's bold locker room confrontation earned a nod, but André's pranks, like standing on his hair, kept him grounded. Roberts' net worth, now $1 million, grew from wrestling and podcasts, a rebound from his 90s low of $50,000. He drives a Jeep, wears a Bulova, and owns a Texas cabin. His health insurance, vital after past struggles, mirrors André's late-life needs. Projections see him hitting $2 million by 2030 with media deals. What turned André's torment into respect? Jake's guts hold the key. André's own fortune, once $5 million, dwindled to $1 million by 1993. His ranch and policies his lifeline. Which grudge shocked you most? Drop it in the comments and let's keep the drama alive.